Hello friends and my dear students. So welcome back to our own channel, that is We Are in Techno. So in today's class I'll tell you that how to add two numbers in C programming. So for that purpose what you need to do, first of all you just do open code block again. After that one new file you need to open. So now everybody knows like how to open one new file in code block. So you just click on this new file, then click on empty file. Now like you wants to make one C program to add two numbers. So like if you wants to include the problem statement, so what you do, just make the comment just like this. You could make the comment. Now you just note it down in your notebook. Like if you wants to make the comment in C programming, then either you could use like double slash, or you could use slash oblique, like this asterisk sign. After that you just write your problem statement, like write a program in C to add two numbers, and then again you need to press asterisk sign, then slash, right? So this is the comment part. After that you just write the main program for adding two numbers in C programming. So for that purpose I have already told you like what is the syntax. So the syntax says that first of all you just include hash, include angle brackets stdio dot h, includes this angle bracket. After that the second line would be either void main or int main, so it is totally your choice. After that curly braces you need to open, and if you are opening the curly braces then obviously you need to close it. So and if you are using this int main, means if you are using int, then we need to return the value. So this is the main syntax which you need to use every time, and this semicolon we are using for terminating the line. Now the main syntax, the main logic, like to add two numbers. So to add two numbers we need num1 comma num2, but like you need to instruct to your computer that what type of these two numbers are. Means either they are having the type that is int, either they are having the type that is float, double, char, which type of data type they would be having. So for that purpose what I'm doing, I'm just telling to my computer, I'm just instructing my computer that these two numbers are of integer type. So that is why if you want to represent your numbers as integer, then you need to use the keyword that is int, right? So this int is the keyword which is denoting that these two numbers are of integer type. So why we are taking these two numbers? Because we wants to add two numbers. हम दो numbers को add करवाना चाह रहे हैं. That is why what we are doing, we are taking these two numbers. But आप इस sum को store कहाँ करोगे? आप इन दोनों नंबर्स का एडिशन कहाँ पर लोगे? सो फॉर स्टोरिंग द एडिशन ऑफ दीज टू नंबर्स वी नीड द थर्ड वेरिएबल एज वेल. तो ये जो यहाँ पर num1 और num2 हैं, ये क्या है? दीज आर नोन एज वेरिएबल्स. जस्ट नोट इट डाउन or you just highlight it. These two are the variables, and if I'll take sum, so this is again a variable. This is user defined. दिस इज यूजर डिफाइंड. यूजर इसको डिफाइन कर रहा है अकॉर्डिंग टू माई चॉइस. अगर मैं चाहती हूँ कि लाइक यहाँ पर सम की जगह पे मुझे ऐड करना है तो आई कैन डू इट, बिकॉज ये यूजर डिफाइंड है. बट दिस इज नोन एज, दिस इंट इज नोन एज डेटा टाइप. ये है डेटा टाइप जिसकी डेफिनेशन ऑलरेडी हमारी हेडर फाइल में गिवन है, राइट? सो लाइक द डेफिनेशन ऑफ दिस इंट और द कीवर्ड ऑफ दिस इंट वी कांट चेंज. ये यूजर डिफाइंड नहीं है, राइट? आप सिर्फ यहाँ पर टाइप बता सकते हो, लेकिन आप इस इंट की जगह पे पूरा का पूरा इंटीजर कीवर्ड यूज नहीं कर सकते हो, राइट? आपको इंट ही यूज करना पड़ेगा. अगर आप चाहते हो कि आपके जो नंबर्स हैं वो फ्लोटिंग पॉइंट है, तो आप यहाँ पर फ्लोट यूज करोगे. जस्ट लाइक दिस यू नीड टू प्रोसीड. Okay, so this is what? This is variable declaration. Variable declaration part. I'm just making this comment only for your understanding. Okay, now the next thing which we need is like I need to take the values from the user. So that is why I need to use printf, because if something I would be printed on the screen, then only the user would get to know like what I need to enter. आप जब यहाँ पर printf लिखोगे और यहाँ पर कोई मैसेज दोगे तभी यूजर को पता चलेगा. So that is why what you need to do, you need to write printf, then enter the values, for two numbers. Then if you want to press colon, so it is your choice, but whatever statement you wants to print, what you just take it in the double inverted commas. All right, you need to take it in the double inverted commas, whatever you want to print onto the screen. Okay, after completing this printf function, you need to terminate the line, and for terminating the line we just use semicolon. After that, because I want to take the two values from the user, so that is why I need to take scanf, because I've already told you in the previous video that scanf is used for taking the input from the user, and the syntax says that use the small brackets, after that double inverted commas, but in the double inverted commas we would take the format specifier. What do you mean by format specifier? Format specifier का मतलब है कि आपके ये जो दो नंबर्स हैं num1 एंड num2, आपको इन्हीं के अंदर वैल्यूज स्टोर करनी है, बट ये किस तरह के हैं, which type they are having. So they are integer type. So for representing the integer number, we have the format specifier. आप इसको C के theory part में पढ़ेंगे. तो for that purpose I need to use %d. क्यों मैंने %d यूज़ किया है? Because मेरे जो दो numbers हैं num1 and num2, ये दोनों integer type हैं. That is why अगर ये यहाँ पर float होंगे तो at that time I would be using %f. All right. So please keep in your mind properly. Okay, but the syntax is not completed till now. After that I need to press comma, then I need to tell कि where to store the values. आप ये values ले तो रहे हो, but ये values किसके address पे store होंगी? Just like आपने क्या किया, you have posted one envelope, right, to your friend address you wants to post, but you haven't written the address. That means it would not be stored. So that is why every time we need to give the address. So that is why like in this line as well I need to give the address, and the address would be given with the help of this and sign, with this and sign, and then num1, this is the location, like this value, this %d value would be stored in num1, comma, the second %d value would be stored in num2 location. All right, so this is the complete syntax of the scanf. After that you just terminate the line with the help of semicolon. Now what is the logic? So logic is like to add two numbers, no? So add equals to num1 plus num2, then semicolon for terminating the line, and printf for printing the message like the sum of two numbers is like %d, then double inverted commas, comma, like sum is stored in add, so that is why I need to write add, then semicolon. Right, now the complete logic I have already written. Now just save your program by pressing Ctrl+S, or by coming into this file menu and click on save file. Then this is for add two numbers, so add.c, the extension must be .c. Now you just run your program, build your program. After that it would give you like enter the values for two numbers. So let us suppose I have given the numbers 67, 67. Then the sum of two numbers is 134. All right. So just like this, with the help of printf, we are just printing like the message on the screen. And if you want to print values onto the screen, then obviously you need to use format specifier for that, right? All right. I think that this is clear to everyone. So thank you everyone.